Hey, welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected as the Necromancer. In this episode, we are going to try to make our way to the Frozen Tundra, because the Frozen Tundra is how we get to the Ancient's Way. So let's go ahead and head on our way over to the Crystalline Passage. I'm not entirely sure which way is the way to the, whatchamacallit, so we're going to have to just do some exploring, I guess. Just gonna have to explore around and see if we can find the way forward. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and give it a go. Hopefully it doesn't take too awfully long. I'm not entirely sure where the intended direction is, so we're gonna have to just again explore around and see if we can find the way forward. Armor shrine. I'll take that armor shrine. There's nothing preventing me from taking an armor shrine. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Gonna go ahead and grab some lovely, lovely armor and increase our defensive capabilities, which is exactly what we like to do. Now the Crystalline Passage should be relatively easy. It really shouldn't be all that difficult to take care of, I would think, because this is an earlier area in the act, so it should be relatively easy to take care of this, I would like to think. But there's no guarantees of anything. So let's not get our hopes up that this is going to be an easy thing to do. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not the way to go, that right there, so we're going to have to just do some more exploring through this. I think we'll be alright. I mean, the enemies that are in this are not all that difficult to take care of, but we do have some minion cave leapers here, so we have an elite somewhere. Rotfester the Dead, Spectral Hit, and Fire Enchanted. I'm not particularly afraid of you, Mr. Guy. You can go ahead and have your fire enchantedness, because I am not particularly afraid of you. Let's go ahead and pick up some healing potions, because I definitely need those. Definitely need some healing potions. There's no doubt about that. Now let's go ahead here and revive a couple of snowdrifters. How about that? I feel like that might get the job done, is reviving some snowdrifters, because they have knockback and stun damage, which is nice to see, and exactly what we like to have. But yeah, so far we're doing a pretty good job of taking care of the enemies that are in this place, which is what I like to see. So let's just go ahead and make our way through this and see if we can get through all of this in a timely fashion. Because really the main thing we're looking for right now is the Frozen Tundra. So if we can find the waypoint to the Frozen Tundra, that'd be great. But if we're able to find it really quickly, we might be able to go a little beyond that, but I'm not entirely sure how long this is going to take. So we're just going to go ahead and just play through this and see how long it takes. You silly snowdrifters, why do you guys have to exist? Of course I know why you exist. It's cold here. And when it's cold, you guys want to exist in the cold, which makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to be upset about this reality. These freaking cave leapers, living in caves. Why do you guys have to live in caves? I fail to understand. Fail to understand the logic you are presenting to me here. Cave leapers living in caves? What is this logic? Ignore that sound effect that you guys just had there. My Windows decided to give me a notification there, so ignore that sound effect that you just heard. So let's just continue on with what we're doing here. Hopefully we're able to do this nice and quickly. But the only problem here is that once again we're getting spread apart. We're getting attacked from all angles and getting spread apart like crazy, which is not what I like to see necessarily. But my minions are surviving pretty well, which is a good thing. They're not dying at a very rapid rate, which is exactly what we like to see. They are surviving relatively well. So far, that is. So let's just go ahead and keep this up, shall we? Keep up what we're doing here. Because I'm pretty sure we'll be alright if we just keep up what we're doing here. But yeah, these snowdrifters are actually like a legitimate threat. They have a lot of life. That's really the main problem with them, is they have a lot of life. They don't deal, I mean, they deal stun damage, but they don't deal that much damage. Is that a dead end, or are we making our way through this here? Making our way ever forward. There's the glacial trail right there. So that's what we're looking for, is the glacial trail. So let's go ahead and explore through the glacial trail and find the frozen tundra. That is what we are looking for. So we were able to find the way forward nice and quickly, which is exactly what we like to see. So let's go ahead and make our way through this. But we have Moon Lords this time, which I am totally fine with, because I'm able to revive a couple of Moon Lords, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Because Moon Lords are nice to have. They are very powerful. I am a big fan of having Moon Lords, but this time we have some Moon Lord minions, so we've got an elite somewhere around here. Puke White the Mad, Stone Skin or Enchanted, and immune to physical. He's immune to physical? Okay, that's going to be a problem. That could prove to be an issue, actually, in all honesty. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to deal with that. Well, he's not immune to physical anymore. I mean, what? So he's sometimes immune to physical? What the? Because it doesn't say he's immune to physical anymore. And my Iron Golem just died, which is not necessarily what I like to see. Gosh darn it. Let's see here.
Afternoon.
Yes, afternoon indeed. Fine, we'll just go with that. I really don't care. I just need him. I just need my Iron Golem to exist. I mean, right now I'm really not concerned about reviving him off of anything too particularly powerful. I just need him to exist. I just need him to exist. It's really that simple. So hopefully they can actually survive. That would be super nice. Now the main problem is I'm not sure if these minions are turning out to be somewhat immune to. Yeah, sometimes he's immune to physical and sometimes he's not. What's the deal with that? I'm really not entirely sure what the dealio is with that. Sometimes he's immune to physical and sometimes he's not. What does this mean? What does this mean for us? I have no idea what this is supposed to mean for us. I mean, he's taking damage ever slowly, but I also don't like the fact that he has that fire aura, so he's constantly dealing some level of damage to us. Yeah, this immune to physical nonsense is really causing issues. Like causing some significant issues. This is the first time in this game that we've encountered first time in this Let's Play we've encountered an enemy that's immune to physical. So this is kind of proving to be an issue. Yeah, and Wahid is taking a huge amount of damage from this, because he's the one who's being targeted by this thing, which is not necessarily what I like to see. Not necessarily what I like to see. Hopefully we get a lot of experience for fighting this thing. I would certainly hope we do, because this thing is taking 1,000 years to kill, so I would certainly hope we get a ton of experience for fighting this thing. That would be super nice if we do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so he deals a lot of damage. That's insane how much damage. So he's Stone Skin and immune to physical. That is absolutely insane. So this guy turned out to be a serious problem. How much experience are you going to give me for killing this guy? A decent amount. Not that much, but a decent amount. Thank you for the healing potions. I will take all of those healing potions for sure, because I definitely need all of those healing potions, so I will gladly take all of those healing potions. All right, well, that was fun. Yeah, that was definitely fun. So let's go ahead and... I can't revive anybody because the corpses are gone. Fantastic. Suppose I can revive one of my skeletons. Suppose that's something I might be able to do. Hello there, Gold. I'm gonna go ahead and pick you up there, Gold. Resist Lightning Shrine? Sure, I'll take a Resist Lightning Shrine. Bone Warriors. There are Bone Warriors here. What's the deal with these Bone Warriors, huh? Skeletons. Some basic skeletons, which I'm not going to be upset about, because basic skeletons are very easy to handle. Let's go ahead and revive a couple of basic foot soldier-like skeletons. Because why the heckles not? Nothing is preventing us from raising some basic skeletons. I mean, at least we're fighting, at least they're just skeletons. I mean, skeletons are relatively easy to handle, I would like to think. But the thing with these skeletons is that they're dealing cold damage, which is not necessarily a good thing for us. But it's not all that difficult. As long as we're ganging up on these groups of enemies, we're in pretty good shape. War Scepter, I might be able to sell that War Scepter for a decent amount. Possibly, maybe. So we'll go ahead and hold on to that in hopes that we do. Sharp Vex. He's cold enchanted and teleportation. Good old Sharp Vex. He's the Vex that is sharp. He is sharp and he is vexing. Which is why none of us like him. Which is exactly why nobody likes him. Because he is so sharp. He is sharp in the brains town. Ouch. See, I knew that was going to deal a lot of damage. That's why I thought about it. I was like, I need to get away from this. Okay, so let's go ahead and raise some of these skeletons again here. Yeah, it seems like Bone Warriors are the main thing we're fighting in here, which I'm not going to be upset about. I'm definitely not going to be upset about the fact that we're fighting mostly Bone Warriors here. Evil Urn! Rot Call the Howler, he's extra strong in teleportation. Extra strong is going to be scary. But if we can gang up on him, then he's not going to be all that scary, as long as we can gang up on him and destroy him. Huzzah! There we go. It's exactly what we like to do, is just gang up on him. There's a flawed diamond. I suppose I'll take that flawed diamond. A full rejuvenation potion, I'll take that too. I will always take full rejuvenation potions, because you know what? We definitely need those. There's no doubt that we need those. So let's go ahead and take a couple of those, even though we just grabbed one of them. Alright, let's go ahead and reset the timer on our Bone Warriors here. And continue on ever forward. There's a topaz there. I suppose I'll take that topaz. That is nice to have, is that topaz. There is no doubt about such things, that those are nice to have. So yeah, at least we're mostly just fighting Bone Warriors, because Bone Warriors are an easy thing to handle. They don't have any special abilities really. They just kind of exist. All right, let's go ahead and head back to town here. How many town portal scrolls do we have? We have 7. Okay, very good. So we still have plenty of town portal scrolls for the time being. We don't have to buy any more right now, which is good. Now, what waypoint are we looking for right now? We're looking for the well, we can get the Glacial Trail waypoint, but that'd be kind of soon. So let's just see how long it takes us to get to the waypoint of the Glacial Trail. Let's just see how long it takes us to get there. 30,000 for that, 19,000 for that, only 290 for that, and then 3564 for that. That's a flawless diamond. I can sell that. I don't really need that. Not necessarily something I require to have, so I'm not going to go ahead and hold on to that. It's not really necessary. How many gems do we have? I suppose I could have held on to that flawless diamond, but I would have preferred to sell it because we need money. We desperately, desperately need money, so I'm going to go ahead and sell as much as we physically can. There's another Evil Urn there. So let's go ahead and clear out all the enemies in the immediate vicinity before we activate that Evil Urn. Just so we can focus on the evil that the urn spawns without being distracted by a bunch of other things all around us. So let's go ahead and take care of everything around here. That's what we gotta do, is just take care of these Bone Warriors that are everywhere. Okay, very good. Now we can activate this Evil Urn and fight Dragon Cloud the Grim. He's aura enchanted and extra fast. He has a lightning aura, which is very, very scary, but not as scary as, you know, cursed and extra strong might wind up being. So, you know, ultimately, he's really not that bad. Rare Blade Talons. Generally, Blade Talons aren't actually worth all that much, but I'll take them anyways. Drink that. Super Healing Potion, take that. And we are good to go. We are good to continue on ever forward. Gotta raise a mage. Gotta get a mage back. Now, where are we going right now? We are just looking for things. It's really the basic thing we're doing. I mean, who knows? Maybe this video will just be finding the waypoint to the glacial trail. This video might wind up being a bit short. It just kind of depends on how long it takes us to get to that point. I don't know how long it's going to take us to actually get to the waypoint, so... Well, there's the frozen tundra, so we're able to find the way to the frozen tundra relatively quickly. So let's go ahead and see if we can find the waypoint to the glacial trail. Because we're not quite ready to leave the glacial trail yet. I mean, now that we've found the way to the frozen tundra, it's going to make, you know, the future a lot easier. So that helps out. But where is the waypoint to the glacial trail? That is the big question of the hour now. That is the question we are now asking the video game, is where might such things wind up? Oh no! Gut Poison the Impaler. He's extra fast in Mana Burn. He's surrounded by a ton of other enemies. That's going to make this a lot more difficult on us. But that's okay. I have the powers of Decrepify. Oh no, my Iron Golem is dying a painful death. I don't want such things to happen. I want him to live. I want him to survive. Wow, this is proving to be a problem. I mean, with all of this extra fastness, this is proving to be a slight issue. Just a slight issue, just a little bit here. I mean, Wahid is taking an enormous amount of damage. An enormous amount of damage from these extra fast Moon Lords, which is kind of causing us significant issues here. I'd rather my Iron Golem not die if can be entirely helped. If it can be entirely helped, I'd rather my Iron Golem not die a painful death. So if we can avoid that, that would be super nice. If we can avoid such things happening, that would be much preferable. But if we can kill off Gut Poison, you know, that'd be nice. So get rid of Gut Poison. Without Gut Poison here, the minions are going to be without a leader, and their motivation will no longer exist. So there you go. Okay, that takes care of that. Now, do we have any mana potions anywhere? No, we have Serpent Skin armor, though. I suppose Serpent Skin armor is nice to have. Can sell that Serpent Skin armor for a decent amount of money, I'm quite sure. More than sure I can sell that for a decent amount of money. These blasted Moon Lords with their super fast axe swinging is a serious issue. Super fast swinging is a serious, serious issue. Alright, so there we go. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. Oh no, I'm not raising my my mages. That's not what I meant to do. I was raising my skeletons. That is not what I meant to do. Hello there, bone spear shooting pit vipers. I am just going to curse ya. Hello there, Ring. I'll take you all day as well. I will accept the rings. Accept rings that are handed to me on a silver platter. There is no doubt about such things. Oh no! There's the Drifter Cavern. So that's a side area we have the potential of going into should we want to. So I suppose that's that, I guess. Can I save Wahid before he dies? No, I can't. I certainly cannot save him before he dies.
What is it?
I need to revive him. I need to get him back. Must get Wahid back before he dies. These champion Moon Lords, they are a serious, serious threat. But by themselves, they're really not that much of an issue. And if I can... Don't worry, Iron Golem, I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm gonna keep you alive if it can be entirely helped. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to keep you alive. That's what I'm gonna try to do, is keep you living. Okay, so there's that. Now, do we want to go through the Drifter Cavern? That is the question I am now asking. Do we want to go through the Drifter Cavern? I am not entirely sure. I am not entirely sure. You know what? You know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, it's going to extend the length of this video a bit, but we do need the experience. So, oh no, afflicted. Okay, this is going to be impossible already. All right. Well, that's not a good start to this. That is not a very good start to this. Let me just tell you that with words of the English language. So we have two elites right next to each other. So this is not going to go well for us. So let's just go ahead and leave a portal open. Haze Crow the Axe and Blood Poison, it looks like, are the two elites that we're dealing with here. So let's just go ahead and let our two strongest minions take care of most of the work here. Because I feel like they're entirely capable of doing this. It's going to be really difficult for them to take care of all of this, but you know what? I think they're entirely capable. So let's go ahead and let them take care of all of this nonsense. Ever slowly and ever surely, despite the fact that they're taking a huge amount of lightning damage at all times. And I'm going to have to keep going back to town and healing them every quarter second, which isn't necessarily what I like to be doing, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Leave me alone, Afflicted. I'm not interested in fighting you. Fight my minions instead. That's more of what I'm interested in you fighting is my minions. Because I don't want to take damage. I want to live. Because if I die, my minions die, and I don't want my minions to die. I want my minions to continue fighting you. I want my minions to continue destroying your life. Okay, the problem is that they're getting way too close to my portal. They're getting way too close to my portal, and I'm not really a big fan of that. So can I make my portal a little further away, maybe, possibly? Wow, they deal a huge amount of damage. That's insane. I have 534 health, but they still deal a huge amount of damage to me. Good old Blood Poison. Good old Blood Poison. Serious threat. Yep, that's what I was worried about. I was worried about taking one little bit of damage and losing my entire life. So Wahid is invisible again, which is going to be a slight issue. It'd be nice if I could see him. Being able to see him is makes things a lot easier on me. But unfortunately, he is invisible. I'm not entirely sure why that glitch happens, but it certainly seems to happen for some reason or another. I don't know why, but you know what? I'm not going to question it because the video game is super bizarre. Video game is super bizarre like that and does weird things. So you know what? That's just how it is. That's just how the video game is, man. Alright, let's go ahead and put our potions in our pockets here. Get our potions into reality here. So that was not a very good start to the Drifter Cavern. Let me just go ahead and say that with words of the English language. So that was very scary. And unfortunately, our good friend Wahid is invisible, which I'm not a fan of. But you gotta deal with what you gotta deal with, I guess. Pick up that healing potion and continue on ever forward. My helmet is close to breaking, which is very interesting. It's the first time we've had to come across that. Bone Fang the Cold. So we just keep finding elite afflicted in here, which is causing us significant issues. Because that's the last thing we want to deal with, especially since these corrupted rogues are dealing frozen arrows at us. They're shooting freezing arrows, which is a significant problem. A significant problem with their exploding frozen bolts. I could definitely live without that. There's no doubt about that. Could definitely live without frozen bolts. Can you guys please just kill off Bone Fang? Can you guys just kill him off already? He's overstayed his welcome. It's definitely... Wow, we are fighting elites every quarter second in this place. This is kind of insane. But it is what it is, I guess. Sometimes you just gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. I mean, we're getting a ton of experience for it, which is super nice. I'm not gonna complain about all the experience we're getting for this, but I'm not a huge fan of the fact that their bolts can freeze my my minions, because it's making life a lot more difficult on us. Like a lot more difficult on us. So I'm not a huge fan of what they are doing. So this is called the Drifter Cavern, but we haven't encountered any drifters yet. So is this just going to be a cavern full of enemies we've fought previously? I suppose that makes sense. I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, at least when it comes to all these enemies, I have some general idea as to what we're going to be like dealing with in terms of these enemies, which is nice. God, Afflicted are so scary. Why are they so scary? They deal such a huge amount of damage. Even when they're not elites, they deal a huge amount of damage. A couple of full rejuvenation potions, I'll take those. We'll gladly take those all day long. Let's go ahead and put those in our pockets, because I definitely want to be using those full rejuvenation potions. Those are definitely nice to have, no doubt about that. Now, this place shouldn't be all that huge. I would be surprised if this place was very large. I mean, this should just be a small little side area, I would think. Oh no, Spine Flame. He's cursed and aura enchanted. And being cursed is going to make our lives a lot more difficult. But that's okay, I think we'll be alright. As long as he's not, like, cold enchanted or something like that. If he was cold enchanted, that would be close to impossible to deal with. But he's not, so we're not all that concerned. He's all by his lonesome now. So he's going to be relatively easy to take care of, I would certainly think. Can you get out of my face, Mr. Spine Flame? Can you go away, Spine Flame? Thank you very much. Chainmail? I can't pick up that chainmail because I don't have room in my pockets anymore. I ain't got no room in my pockets no more. Alright, let's go ahead and put that there. And drink that potion and go back to town. Clear up our inventory and make some money. Make some lovely, lovely monies. It's always what we like to do, is make monies. Which is exactly what we are gonna do. Let's make some cash. Serpent Skin Armor of the Centaur. That's pretty cool. Platinum whatchamacallit. And we got a Viper Mantle Chainmail. That's kind of cool. Soul Scratch whatchamacallit. 68 to mana? Wow, that's wild. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Oh, I have something else I can sell here up in the top left corner. Get rid of that. Don't need that no longer. Okay, so we're slowly but surely getting our money back here, which is exactly what we like to see. We're not losing all the money that we're getting here. We're actually, you know, making our money back, which is nice to see. But yeah, I'd be surprised if this area was all that huge. I mean, so far it's not turning out to be all that huge. I mean, judging from the map, it's starting to look like this might just be a small little area here, which I appreciate because I don't want this video to be an hour long. I would prefer it not to be an hour long. I'm more okay with it being about 40 minutes long, which this is kind of going in that general direction, being about 40 or so minutes long, which is exactly what I like to see. Hey, you stupid Dark Archers need to piss right off. You guys need to piss right off. Wahid, I need you to live. I need you to heal yourself, and I need you to live. It's really as simple as that. It's just a champion ghost. It shouldn't be all that difficult to deal with. It's just a champion ghost. But I know you're taking a lot of damage from those frozen bolts, but at the same time, I need you to maintain the life that you live. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up more healing potions here. Super healing, super healing. Put those in our pockets here, because we definitely need those. Okay, where are these Afflicted coming from? They're just kind of showing up out of nowhere here, which I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate that they're just kind of showing up out of nowhere here. Not giving us even a mere moment of peace. Peace is not something we deserve, apparently, which I am not a fan of. Because you know what? I need a moment of clarity sometimes. I need a moment to reevaluate my life. So is there going to be a golden chest in this area, or is this just going to be a little side area that exists? I mean, regardless, I'm not really concerned about it. I mean, it seems kind of small, so if there's no golden chest, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't look like there is. Oh, there is. Look at that. There is a golden chest here. It was locked, but you know what? I will gladly take it. And hey, look at that. We were able to clear out the Drifter Cavern. So we were smart to go through this because it really wasn't all that big, and we were able to get a ton of experience by fighting a whole bunch of elites, which is exactly what we like to see. So that's perfect. That worked out in exactly the fashion we were hoping it would work out. So let's go ahead and try to find the waypoint to the Glacial Trail. That is our next mission. That is the next mission that we must try to accomplish, is finding the waypoint to the Glacial Trail. So let's look around and see if we can find it. That would be super nice. Let's go ahead and revive a couple of Bone Warriors here. Get ourselves a couple of more skeletons into reality here. Nuts to you, Claw Vipers, and your Bone Spear shooting selves. I'm really not interested in you guys. Your Bone Spears are a threat, but you're not all that dangerous. You're really not all that dangerous, in all honesty. So thank you, but no thank you. Oh no, we're being attacked by multiple sides. Not necessarily what I like to see. I'd like to have a little bit of focus as to where we're attacking things here. Kill off these Bone Warriors. Now we must kill off these guys, or this guy right here. Kill off this son of a gun here. This blasted Moon Lord that's just hanging out all by himself, all by his lonesome. All by his lonesome. Oh no, there's a gold chest here. Bonesaw Breaker. I forgot Bonesaw Breaker was a guy that existed. I forgot he was a thing that existed here. He's magic resistant, spectral hit, and extra strong. That's gonna be a little bit scary. The extra strong is always scary, but you know what? I'm not all that concerned about you because of how slowly you swing, and you swing even slower when you are decrepified, so I'm not all that concerned. And he didn't even get a chance to revive again because he was shattered. So fantastic. So let's go ahead and wait out a second, because I know his minions are going to wind up standing back up again, probably. But alright, we were able to find the golden chest to the Glacial Trail, which is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and grab that antidote potion, because I probably need that. I could probably use that antidote potion. But alright, yeah, we were able to find the golden chest, which is cool. But we still haven't found the waypoint, which is exactly what we are looking for right now. So let's look around and see if we can find the waypoint. That is our next goal here. That is goal numero uno, is finding the waypoint to the Glacial Trail. So let's try to look around and try to find such things. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Bone Warriors, can you give me any hints as to where this waypoint might be? Can you give me any information, or are you mostly interested in just annihilating my face? I suppose that's entirely fair. There's the waypoint right there. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now let's go ahead and sell all this nonsense and call the video a success. Huzzah, hooray, huzzah, hooray. That video went very well. Whoa, Faithful Templar coat. I kind of want that, in all honesty. I kind of do want that. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. So I think I'm going to wear that. I can't use this yet. Required strength 118. No. All right, I'll go ahead and save it. I'll go ahead and save it. Because I do want that. I do like that. That 400 defense is very nice to see. I definitely like that 400 defense. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Sell that for absolutely nothing, but you know what, that's fine. Alright guys, so that's where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we make our way through the frozen tundra and try to make our way to the Ancients' Way. and try to find the waypoint to that place. So thank you guys for watching today's episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, welcome to today's History Tidbit. Today we're going to talk about Sir Edmund Andros and his flag. Sir Edmund Andros, in 1687, was probably the most hated man in America. The new Dominion of New England, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Haven, and New York, had always governed themselves individually, but their new governor, Andros, was forced upon them. This flag is likely meant to represent the military guard he had accompanying him. Only a year later, however, the Dominion and Governor Andros' rule ended due to the Glorious Revolution of 1688. Hey, welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected as the Necromancer. In this episode, we are going to start out by entering the frozen tundra and making our way to the Ancient's Way. I went ahead and made our, off-camera, made our way to the entrance to the frozen tundra just to cut down on the amount of time it takes to get here, because I'm a little bit shorter on time today, so if we could have made a bit of a shorter video, that'd be nice. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Oh no, we're being attacked right off the bat here. Ash White the Slayer, Spectral Hit and Teleportation. I'm a little bit scared about that. We got Saber Cats. So we got Saber Cats in this place, which is a little bit scary, but not all that scary. Because we have mages and we have skeletons. So I'm really not all that terrified. These things can exist if they choose to exist, but it's not all that terrifying. A Syncadius? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I've never heard of that before. There's a dead barbarian there that I'm going to go ahead and turn over. Oh no, returned mages. Returned lightning mages. I'm really not all that scared of skeletons though, so these skeletons can exist if they choose to. But the only problem with this whole area is that we're going to be dealing with the situation where we're going to be attacked from all sides again, which is really the only problem we're going to be encountering here. But I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright as long as we, pay attention to where everything is. Or why is this mage just hanging out in the corner where I can't curse it? If I can't curse it from where it's sitting, it's causing me problems. Crude Templar coat. That's kind of cool. I'll go ahead and drink that rejuvenation potion, because I'm definitely going to need to drink that potion or I'm going to die a painful death. These returned mages are turning into a bit of a problem, in all honesty. These things are turning into a slight issue, in all honesty. Not all that bad, but enough to be an issue. Turning into enough of an issue to be considered an issue. The super healing potion there, I suppose I'll take that. I suppose I'll hold on to that healing potion. Do I need any mana potions? Yes, I do. I do indeed need some mana potions. A Horned Helm, does that Horned Helm have any abilities? It certainly doesn't. Because it doesn't have any abilities, I'm not going to keep it. Oh no, we have Demon Rascals too. That's going to be an issue for us. Demon Rascals and Crush Beasts. That's going to be scary. But then again, the good thing is that we can revive Crush Beasts, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Go ahead and revive a Crush Beast and a Saber Cat, just to give us a couple of things, which is exactly what I like to do. Alright, let's continue on forward. I don't think I'm going to run along the walls in this, because it would take way too long to do that, so we're not going to. We're just going to go ahead and pay attention to destroying the world and everything inside. So let's go ahead and do such things as that. Pick up that town portal scroll, because I'm going to need it. Let's see if this Crush Beast will actually do anything, because right now it just seems to be wandering around in circles, not doing anything. Oh no, we have catapults as well. That's going to be a problem. I don't like the fact that there are catapults. Can we just go ahead and destroy this catapult? Can we just go ahead and destroy this thing before it causes us further problems? I would be much appreciative if we can just destroy this thing before it causes us any issues. Because it's currently causing us problems. So let's go ahead and destroy this other one too. Let's go ahead and destroy that other one as well. Because that's exactly what I want to be doing, is getting rid of it and getting it out of my face. Because it's causing me issues, so please go away, Mr. Catapult. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Catapult, for getting out of my face. Man, all of this like non-enemy stuff, it all has a huge amount of life. being attacked by something. I'm not entirely sure by what. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop damaging me so much. Stop dealing so much damage to me. Am I safe anywhere? No, I'm not. I'm not safe anywhere. I am in danger absolutely everywhere. So I'm just kind of running around in hopes for me to find a safe space, but that doesn't seem to be something that's going to be happening, so let's go ahead and make a portal.
Good afternoon.
Make a portal and get all my minions into one place here. So I actually have some level of safety by my minions. This Crush Beast is literally not doing anything right now. It's just kind of hanging out. It is just kind of hanging out right now. Which is fine, I suppose. But I would like it to actually start doing some damage instead of just doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I suppose it's attacking a barricade, but I don't need it to be attacking a barricade. It's not something I need it to be doing right now. So thank you, but no thank you, Mr. Guy. Alright, here we go. Continuing on ever forward. The only problem is that we're dealing with little fortifications, which the fortifications are slowing us way down. Slowing us way down, which is not necessarily what we like to see. There's a returned mage there. Can you please just get out of my face? So I can't remember how big the frozen tundra is, so we may be here a while, we may not be here a while, I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember how big this place is. So we're just gonna kind of make forward progress as much as we can in hopes that we can find the end of this in a timely fashion. But there's no guarantees of anything here. No guarantees of anything, so let's just go ahead and continue making progress forward. If we physically possibly can do so, that would be super nice. Gonna go ahead and revive a couple of saber cats here, because I feel like that would be beneficial to us. Drink some well water. Heal ourselves and our minions a little bit, drinking some well water. I tried to curse my own mage there. Hey, there's a level up. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take advantage of this moment of peace. Let's go ahead and level up strength. And we'll do... I'm thinking we will do raise skeleton. That's what I'm thinking we're gonna do this time, is raise skeleton. Just to improve our foot soldiers ever more slightly. So thank you very much, video game. Thank you very much for improving my skeletons. Making my skeletons last even just slightly longer. Making them slightly more powerful. Because that's exactly what we need to do. We need to make our skeletons stronger. Ooh, there's a side area there. The Infernal Pit. I'm thinking I might want to explore that. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might want to explore that, because it seems like it would be fun to do that. I feel like it'd be fun to explore the Infernal Pit, so I think we might actually do that. So, let us go do that. The Infernal Pit. The Infernal Pit. What are we going to encounter in the Infernal Pit, I wonder, in this hellscape? Ooh, Bloodlords. We're going to be encountering Bloodlords, among other things. So we've seen this, and we've seen... Ooh, and we got Oblivion Knights, too. This is going to be scary. This is going to prove to be very, very scary. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay as long as we keep our wits about us. And we keep our minions up to snuff. I think we'll be alright. Wow, those Doom Knights are moving fast. Yeah, they would have to be minions. They would pretty much have to be minions to be moving that fast. Do I have any? I'm running kind of low on healing potions here. Wrath Eater. He's extra fast and mana burn. Wrath Eater. He's the eater of all wrath. Which is kind of hilarious. Oh no, that's right. These freaking knights, they can curse us. Terrifying, how terrifying it is. I need to raise my skeletons again. I need my skeletons to exist. We need to kill Wrath Eater, he's gonna keep causing us problems. We need to kill all of these Oblivion Knights, because all of these Oblivion Knights are causing us considerable issues. So they all need to die. They all need to die a painful death. But I don't think the undead can feel pain. I'm pretty sure they can't. As a matter of fact, I'd be really surprised if the undead could actually feel pain. This Oblivion Knight is stuck in a corner and there's nothing he can do. There's Stygian dolls here too. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. There's definitely a lot of stuff here, man. Ooh, there's some healing potions. I should probably take those healing potions. That would probably be a smart thing for me to do. The Doom Knights are immune to fire. Which is very, very scary. But not all that scary. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead. Can I revive anything? No, I can't. I cannot revive anything. Oh no, my minions are dying. Oh no, I didn't get to save him. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Evening.
I wasn't fast enough. It was not quite fast enough to save him.
Stay a while and listen.
Which is okay, I guess. We have some money on hand. 30,000 for that. That's pretty crazy town. We got 1243 for that. 9254 for that. 93 to life. Amulet of the Whale. Yeah, I'll take that. I will definitely take that. That is very, very good. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this sapphire, because I can probably use this sapphire. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. Is that I could use that sapphire for something or other. But wow, Amulet of the Whale, 93 to life. That's definitely gonna help. That is definitely gonna help out a lot. Okay, so we need to raise our skeletons here. Wow, my Iron Golem is taking so much damage. All of my minions are taking a huge amount of damage right now from this combination of things. Okay, let's see here. Let's just keep on going back to town and keep on healing our minions. We're getting things done slowly but surely, but... Oh, we have an elite Stygian doll. No wonder we're taking so much damage. Frickin' Steel Eye the Slasher. Steel Eye the Slasher we're dealing with here. Don't worry, I'm gonna heal you, Wahid. And these Oblivion Knights are not helping matters. Can I just say that? These Oblivion Knights are not helping matters, and I just lost my Iron Golem. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Evening.
Just minor inconveniences. Minor inconveniences. Yeah, why not? We'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. Why not? That'll do for the time being until we can find something stronger. Yeah, we need to take care of these Stygian dolls, and well, we need to take care of all of this. I mean, these Doom Knights keep cursing us, so that's not helping anything. So if we could take care of these freaking Doom Knights, that would be phantasmical. But they just keep on coming. They are not going away. Can I kill Steel Eye the Slasher? Can I kill this bastard? Is there any way we can kill off Steel Eye? That'd be much appreciated if we can kill off Steel Eye the Slasher. You guys are dealing very little damage. Dealing very little damage to him. You'll be able to kill him at this rate, but very slowly and very surely. Super healing potion, greater. Let's go ahead. Control left click to drop. I don't want to drop it. I want to put it in my pockets. That's what I want to do. I want to put it in my pockets. So thank you very much. Thank you for letting me do that. Man, these Oblivion Knights are a serious threat. There is no doubt in my mind. Okay, let's go ahead and raise these skeletons back up here. Especially since we have plenty of corpses to do so. Yeah, they just keep on coming, these Oblivion Knights. So this place is absolutely chock full of them. But that is okay. This shouldn't be so bad. We should be able to make slow but steady progress. Not sure which has poisoned me. Do these Stygian dolls have poison damage? I suppose they do. Hello there, Stygian doll. You're a minion. I'm going to go ahead and try to destroy you if I can. I'm going to go ahead and try to destroy your whole life if I physically possibly can. Yeah, we've got Doom Knights and Oblivion Knights. And my Iron Golem died again. Let's see here. We can go ahead and identify this bone helm. And just for temporary purposes, or that. I suppose that works too. It's not necessarily what I was going for, but you know what? It'll work. It'll work, I suppose. Dang, they deal so much damage. The amount of damage they deal is crazy town. But it is what it is, man. As long as I'm not the one being targeted, it's really not that big a deal. As long as I can avoid being the one targeted, that'd be nice. At least full rejuvenation potions also work on Wahid. I mean, I'm not sure why they wouldn't, but I'm glad that they do. Otherwise, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do otherwise. So this place is taking a while. It's taking a little bit longer than I kind of want it to. But it is what it is, I guess. We can make progress so slowly. It doesn't really matter all that much. As long as we're getting experience, that's really all that matters. That is really all that matters, is that we're getting experience points. So it doesn't matter that it's taking a while. We have time. We have time, so I think we'll be alright. These Oblivion Knights are such a problem. Can I revive some Oblivion Knights? Are you gonna let me do that? Fine. If you want me to revive Stygian doll corpses, I'll revive Stygian doll corpses. If that's really what you want me to revive. If that is what you desire me to revive, I'll revive that. Man, why are there Stygian dolls, man? It just takes 1,000 years to kill all these things. That's all there is to it. It just makes things take 1,000 years. I mean, they give us experience, but it just takes 1,000 years to kill them. It just takes 1,000 years. And once again, my helmet is about to break. But that's okay. It's just a helmet. That's all it is. It's just a helmet. I'm not afraid of a helmet breaking. When it breaks, I'll repair it. I'm not concerned at this particular moment. Ouch, man, they deal so much. They deal so much damage. Even at 603 life, I'm taking a huge amount. I'm losing all my health regardless. It's an oil potion there. Suppose I can If I could come over there and grab that, that'd be nice. Alright, that takes care of that. Now we have to go to the other side, because this just continues. I don't think this is very much longer, though. I think we're pretty much close to the end of this at this point. And now we're being attacked by ranged attacks from all sides. All sides are being attacked from here. And I lost my iron. No, I didn't. Alright, I saved him. I was able to save him at the last possible second. So I got lucky there. I definitely got lucky there saving him. Let's go ahead and just keep the portal open at all times here, because we are going to be losing our iron golem very, very quickly if we're not careful here. So let's keep the portal open for as long as physically possible here. Otherwise, we're going to be in some problems. But we are currently in some problems right now. Currently in some serious problems right now. There is no doubt about such things. Doesn't help that we're being attacked by bloodlords as well. It definitely doesn't help anything. Certainly not. Certainly does not help matters that we're being attacked by bloodlords as well. But I think we'll be okay. Man. Everything is losing all of its health at a very rapid rate. But I suppose that the further we get from the enemies that are way over here, the better. So I think that's probably the best situation for us, is the further we get away from those enemies that are further on, the safer we are. So let's keep on backing up. I feel like that would be a safe thing for us to be doing, is backing up. So let's go ahead and raise some skeletons so the enemies have more things to target. Just so the enemies have more things to target. And hopefully we can actually start destroying the world and everything inside. But I don't know, my iron golem is once again taking a lot of damage from that fire. Which is not necessarily what we want to see. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get over here. Let's go ahead and get over here. Let's actually start attacking these things from over here. Otherwise, we're not going to make any progress. Okay, we need to kill this bloodlord, and quick, because he keeps making. Oh no, I lost my iron golem. I lost my iron golem. What a shame. What a shame it is. I still have all 5 of my mages though, which is perfect. Let's see. What do you got? What do you got? You have anything that's worth? 9 to 25 cold. Why not? Why not? That'll work. The snowy war sword. The snowy war sword will work. It'll get the job done in some capacity or another, as long as I don't lose my iron golem immediately, which seems to be something that wants to be happening. It's just all these ranged attacks, they're doing a huge amount of damage to my minions right now. Yeah, it's just these freaking knights, they deal so much damage. They deal such a crazy amount of damage, which I cannot afford to be doing. Or cannot afford to be taking, I should say. Cannot afford to be taking all this damage. There is no doubt about such things. But we need to get rid of these bloodlords, because these bloodlords are causing us the most issues, it seems. But I think we're in good shape now. I think we were able to take care of this. Need some skeletons. We need some skeletons, or else we're never gonna survive. We have 3 poison mages. 3 whole poison mages. These Oblivion Knights must die. We must kill off the Oblivion Knights or we're never gonna survive. The problem is they can decrepify us, which I'm not a huge fan of. Not a huge fan of the decrepification that the enemies can use upon me. Man, this place is kind of huge, in all honesty. This place just kind of continues on a little further than I had originally anticipated it would. But that is okay. We should be getting pretty close to the end at this point, I would think. Go ahead and curse all of these knights, because we don't want them in our faces any longer. At least we're kind of, we seem to be finding potions at about the same rate we're using them, which is probably a good thing. Probably a good thing that we're finding so many potions, because we're using a lot of potions. I'm glad we're not coming across too many bloodlords, because they are probably the most dangerous thing here with all their fire damage. I mean, Oblivion Knights are pretty dangerous too, but their long range fire damage is really, really scary. Let's go ahead and revive a couple of bloodlords, speaking of. See if we can have that help us out in any fashion. Feel like that might be helpful somehow or another. Yes, I do. I feel like it would be helpful somehow or another. So these are not minions, but they are going to destroy me anyways. There's just way too many of them now. There's the golden chest right there, right down there. Okay, go my bloodlords. Attack your former allies. Attack your former friends. So all the bloodlords were hanging out near the end of this place, it seems. There's some ghost armor. I'll go ahead and take that ghost armor and sell it. It's definitely something I'm gonna do, because, you know what? Selling ghost armor is probably smart, because it's a high defense item. And, ooh, a minion skull. I'll take that minion skull. Because I can probably sell it. Because I'm sure I can probably sell it. Hopefully not die a painful death. That would be much preferable if that did not happen. Hopefully we can survive this onslaught of vampire flame. I would certainly hope we can. I would certainly hope we can survive all the fire. It's just fire. That's all it is. And we're already pretty much at the end of this, so all we should have to deal with are a couple of Stygian dolls. That should be really all we have to deal with here. We're pretty much right at the end here. Curse you blasted Stygian dolls. Why are you guys such an issue? Why are you guys such a nuisance? Why do you guys have to be this way? Just running around like mad. Causing me serious problems. Just being general pests. That's all you guys are, is pests. Okay, can we actually, you know, stand in a place where I can actually kill all these things? That'd be super nice. These frickin' Stygian dolls with them running away all the time is causing me annoyances. Serious annoyances. You guys are not a problem with your very little health. Just you guys running away all the time is a real annoyance. It's really all there is to it. Alright, is that the end? Is that it? Is there still another one alive? I think we've taken care of this, finally. Huzzah! Just some gold. Fantastic. Okay, so what we're looking for now is the Frozen Tundra waypoint. That's what we're looking for at this point. Because now we're already 30 minutes into this video, so that's basically what we're looking for now was the waypoint to the Frozen Tundra. 14,000 for that, 16,000 for that. Ooh. What do we got here? 2 to 7 poison, 1 to bone prison. Poison resist 5. 5%, 3 to strength, damage reduced by 3, level 3 life tap, but I've only got 72 out of 82 charges. 1 to decrepify, that gives me 1 to decrepify though. Yeah, I like the one I have better. I like the one I have better in all honesty. So I'm going to keep the one I have. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and keep the one I have. Okay, we're slowly getting our money back. Slowly but surely we're getting our money back, which is what we like to see. We're not dying nearly as often as we were before, which is, once again, exactly what we like to see. So let's go ahead and look around for this here waypoint. I want my minions to be where they need to be. So can you guys please actually fight these mages? Wow, these lightning mages are actually really scary. Their lightning it moves really quickly. It covers a lot of ground very, very quickly. Which is very, very scary. But that is okay. I have mages of my own. And I'm not all that scared. There's a super healing potion and what's Treleased armor? Ooh, not bad. Not bad. I could probably sell that. Could probably sell that for a decent amount of money, I would think. Because it's a high level armor. So I wouldn't be surprised if we could sell that. Oh no, Crush Beasts. Or a Crush Beast, rather. A Crush Beast with some Demon Rascals. Plural. Okay, let's heal ourselves before we die a painful death. It's not what we desire to have happen, so we're not gonna die a painful death, we're gonna live. We are gonna survive, we're gonna maintain our life for as long as physically possible. Now, where would the waypoint be in this area? I actually have no idea. Oh no! Oh no! That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Elite lightning mages, that's gonna be a serious issue. And they're cursed on top of it. Dragonburn the Unholy, Stone Skin, and Cursed. That is going to be a serious problem. I'm not sure how I want to deal with that. I really don't know how I want to deal with that. I suppose we're just going to have to deal with it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they're cursed like that. I do not like that at all. I do not like that whatsoever, so I'm gonna keep a portal open in case bad things happen. Just in case bad things happen, I'm gonna keep a portal open. But I think we'll be okay, as long as we can, not be too scared in the face of the lightning. Yeah, keep on keeping on there, guys. Just keep on attacking him. There we go. As long as he's not cursing us, we're in good shape. Because I'm not sure. Can the minions curse us, or can only the elite curse us? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think it's only the elite that can curse us. I don't think the minions can do it, because so far we're not being cursed by minions. Which is but they're not minions though. Yeah, they're not actually minions. Which is making me wonder now. A Divine Scepter? That's kind of cool. And a Rancid Gas. I'll take the Rancid Gas. And Town Portal Scroll, as well as another healing potion. Go ahead and take that healing potion. There's nothing preventing me from grabbing that. Okay, we're kind of low on minions here. Just a little bit low on minions here. So if we can get our skeletons back, that would be wonderful. Wonderful-tastic time, so we can get our minions back. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go this way. See if we can find anything over yonder. Who's to say if we'll find anything over this way? but we'll look around all day. And every way. Is that okay? Alright, let's go ahead and destroy that. And destroy this. Guys, this is what I want you guys to focus on, is the catapult. That's what I want you guys to focus on. Focus less on the things that aren't doing anything, and focus more on the enemies that are actually, you know, attacking us. That would be beneficial. That would be helpful. And I would be much appreciative of you guys for actually, you know, fighting things rather than attacking inanimate objects. Hopefully you guys understand the logic I'm presenting to you guys. Hopefully it makes some level of sense. Oh, look at that. They destroyed the catapult without even me having to order them to do it. That is fantastic times. Get our minions back, because that is what we need. We need to have some minions alive. Even though they're not alive, they are undead. And the undead do not live. The undead live no life. They live an unlife. Get out of here, saber cats. Want you guys out of my face, saber cats. So this place is probably gonna be a bit big. That's kind of what I'm guessing here. We're probably not gonna find the waypoint as quickly as I'd like to. I would be surprised if we found it very quickly. I would really be surprised, in all honesty, if we found it quickly. But we're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see if we can find it quicker than slower. That'd be super nice if we can, because this video is already getting a bit long. So if we can make some progress and find the waypoint, that would be absolutely marvelous. Be absolutely marvelous-tastic if we can find something such as that. Oh, there's the waypoint right there. Huzzah! Alright, fantastic times. Let's go ahead and sell all this stuff, and we can call the video successful.
Yes.
Fantastic. Hey Mala, I got some stuff for you. I got some 22,000 for that, 30,000 for that. That's pretty good. 1 to Holy Shock, 1 to Charge. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's a pretty good item, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna sell it, because I need the money. I'm gonna sell it because I need the precious, precious cash. There is no doubt. But alright guys, so thank you for watching today's episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on through the Frozen Tundra and make our way to, well, the Ancients' Way. And maybe fight the Ancients. We'll see how long, we'll see how long everything takes. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.